guys, it's ShishKebabber1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. So, yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, been super busy, and I don't know, I'm spending some time with this chick, so you guys should know how that goes. Anyway, we're here, we're back. We got some stuff on the map to kill, and we're gonna get busy. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this tribal. It's not nearly as good as the Grenadier tribal, but we can still prosper in this. Basically, we're going to be going back to RZCM as our bread and butter. There's a lot of stuff I want to catch up on. There's some replays I was saving for you guys. As you know, the Sky Shield is bugged. You can smoke through it. Zedmont showed us first, and the chicken picked up on that and showed everybody. I did a couple of attacks when I was first messing with it. I just want to show you guys these attacks. I haven't seen people actually do smoke over shield attacks. Now this was the first one I did. Okay, it's sloppy. Okay, no doubt about it. I could have flared the HQ. I didn't realize because it was sticking out. You'll see what I mean later. But anyway, we got it done. Okay, we got it down. I was more or less just doing this to play with it. Boom! Here comes the first smoke. Boom! There's the second smoke right over the smoke shield, right through it. Going for the shield gen. I think I might have been fully boosted on this. I don't remember. It was a few days ago now. So we take out the shield gen. Where I mess up is I wanted to actually flare back to the HQ after this, and I hit the Sky Shield. But I could have flared to the corner of the HQ. Either way, we got this to work, guys. So here you go. Yeah, see that's where I threw the flare, but it got absorbed by the Sky Shield. Didn't really matter. Again, I was carrying a lot of boost. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you'll see. They take them down. I try to get them close. We get them onto the sniper tower, at least. And put a shock on the hot pot thinking that it might have popped, but it never was going to pop. And the Warriors take it down. In fact, let's just speed it up a little bit. You'll see it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And kaboom. Yeah, Sky Shield, kind of worthless. Kind of worthless. Got one more of these Sky Shield replays for you. It's a little bit better than this last one. Okay, but yeah, so they really need to do something about that. Yeah, so here we go. Here was another Sky Shield base that I found, and oh, he had two Sky Shields, so I thought we'd do a similar thing. Clearing out some mines in front, trying to keep as many of our warriors alive as possible. That's one thing about this tribal, guys. The gold is a bit tighter. It's a lot tighter. And so, you know, we always want to minimize our gold. Gold production's nice, but, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But it's still basically a green statue, so, you know, green statues aren't that good. Anyway, okay, we cleared stuff out. I think we're just kind of figuring out exactly where we're going to be putting smokes and shocks and stuff like that. Now, you know, one thing I also messed up on, or I could have done better, was I could have dropped a health kit through the Sky Shield. I wasn't thinking about that at the time, but smokes and health kits go through the Sky Shield, guys, so keep that in mind. Because all these mines that are up here, I could have dropped a health kit right there, and that would have been a wise move. Anyway, there's the double smoke through the Sky Shield. That's where a health kit would have been great. I mean, I get some on the sides, but I could have just put it right on top, you know? Okay, here we go. Bullets coming up. Here comes a taunt. Yep. Yeah, and this time to flare the HQ, I flared the corner of it. Because as you guys remember, the Sky Shield, the effective perimeter is that little ring on the ground. That little ring on the ground is where you can throw stuff and where you can't throw stuff. Don't get confused with the bubble on the top. It's all about the ring that's actually projected on the ground. Which leads me to another point about Sky Shield. Have you guys seen Sky Shields on, what do you call it, like snow bases? Bases that are covered with snow? It is so incredibly hard to see that ring on top of the snow. I feel like they need to work on that display issue as well. You know, there's another replay I'd like to share with you guys. I actually took down another 10 ice base. This was a full boost, and this was RZCM with kind of your standard layout. 3 boats of rifles, 3 boats of Zookas, 1 boat of healers, and 1 boat of Cryoneers. Alright, we're back. My friend just couldn't take a message and couldn't leave a message. They had to keep calling me and interrupt my video. It ticks me off. Anyway, where was I? So, here we go. The 10 ice base, this is where I'll have to edit it back out. So we took down a 10 ice base. Alright, now this one had a whole lot of damage boost. And I don't remember the numbers, but you can see he's got a lot of damage statues. There's an 18, 18, it's kind of low, isn't it? 68, and another 20. Anyway, we're taking out the laser beam and 2 of the rocket launchers, okay? We're fully boosted, full disco, full bully statues, whatever. I think all around this guy was like a 140, 140 or something in that range. Like, let's just say he was 140 health, 140 damage or something kind of crazy like that. I mean, it was 10 ice boosted, guys. Okay, here we go. Now, we dropped in the right corner. That's, of course, because the rocket launcher is over here, so we want to take it out naturally as soon as possible. moving right along, trying to use critters to help clear mines. Really have to watch out for like flamethrower damage and stuff like this, because the damage is way jacked up right now. So there goes a heal, exactly. And the right side's doing really good. We got a lot of troops over there. We got a lot of critters over there. So it's really the left that needs a lot of work. Here comes a really good shock to get the shock launcher and boom cannon and mortar, followed by another shock that gets the shock blaster. We can't have it taking out our troops early. We need to have that massive, that critical mass, the big number of troops for as long as possible. That is the heart, or the key of the effectiveness of RZCM is the critical mass. You need to have a lot of troops and a lot of stuff happening on the island. That way, defenses get distracted. They don't know who to kill or what to kill. But anyway, we're moving right along, and as you can see, we're basically ignoring the Shock Blaster 3. It's kind of a war of attrition right now, and we're just going to work on wearing down the shield, I believe. Now, we're shocking it again. We kind of got healers running back and forth because we have a few troops over on the left, but as I can recall, that works out to our advantage because it's distracting the shock launcher. Everything seemed like it was in a good state. Like, believe it or not, it's actually just the first attempt I made on this base, but again, fully boosted. But still, guys, 10 ice is tough. Kaboom! Just like that, straight down to Pound Town. That's 2 10 ice bases in about a week or so that I've taken down. So these are very rare. Like, they're like unicorns. You never see these things, these 10 ice boosted bases. In fact, I boosted specifically just to take him down. Okay, so I think that's enough of the catch-up work. I think yeah, well, you know what? Oh, geez. So this is a big one. I'll owe you guys some stuff. Okay, Gearheart last week. Remember that a few days ago? I still had Lasertrons, guys. So as a kind of a final hoorah to Lasertrons, we'll see what happened here. Let's go to 2 times though, because this is rather whatever. Now, you know, going into this, I thought the lasers were going to do a lot more damage than what they actually did, like her lasers. So I brought 2 boats of medics, but in the end, and Kavan. In the end, I think that was too much healing, but we didn't know that and we wanted to play it safe. Just, you know, FYI, if I had a chance to do it again, I definitely would have had less healers. I didn't watch any of the videos where people did this. I watched them later and I realized they discovered the same thing, that these lasers weren't really hurting that much. I'm almost wondering if they were bugged a little bit or something. I mean, they are level 1, but still, or Mark 1, whatever they like to call this. But as you can see, it's really cool, like lasers on lasers, and so much lasers, and you don't hear any shots. Of course, maybe it's because it's in double time. And again, maybe you guys don't hear anything on the video. I don't know. I've got the game audio a bit low. Yeah, I mean, you hear the laser pew pew, but there's no bullets being fired. It's a really funny sound. The sound of silence almost. Okay, moving right along, just zapping stuff, you know, going crazy. Pew 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 pew. You know, this also reminds me, guys, I'm like, the Lasertrons were a lot better this time. They were really fun to work with. Oh, it looks like my lunch is ready. They were really fun to work with, but I'm looking forward to the Rainmakers, guys. As soon as we get rid of the Lasertrons, that just means the Rainmakers are coming that much sooner. So I cannot wait. Hashtag Rainmakers all day. Like, yeah, I love the Rainmakers, and really looking forward to them when they get back. So you can see we have just completely wiped this thing out. You know, we were boosted a bit for this. I can't remember if it was Masterpiece boost or full disco, but I know there was a boost rocking for this. Anyway, I more or less just want to feature some of this this Lasertron footage, because, you know, there's not a lot of it, and for the people that did make YouTube videos on this, I never saw anybody actually using the Lasertrons. So for the last few seconds, we flare back down. We're trying to clear up as much junk as we possibly can. We've got the second wind, Johnson's up in front, so that's why we're keeping the lasers under shock. We want to keep them up as long as possible and use them to distract some of the single point damage from the shock blasters, but we run out of time just like that, and it's over. Okay, well, I need to take care of that. Let me pause the video, get this lunch out of the oven, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. Just in case you were wondering, this is not an advertisement, but this is what Shish Kebabber will be eating. A lovely, lovely meal full of preservatives and deliciousness. In case you were wondering, though, it's not quite ready. Had to flip the chicken, and it's back in the oven. Okay, enough with that update about Shish Kebabber's bachelor food meal for Saturday afternoon. Okay, so what did we do? We did replays, we talked about Lasertrons. Oh, I need to show you the second replay, I guess, for that one. The follow-up, the kill, why not? You know, you can't start something and not finish it. So we did the same thing. We came in with the same troops. Again, a mistake. Too many healers. Let's go to double time. Let's go to quadruple time. This one was not very efficient in terms of how I handled it, but it went down. The real key to this was clearing out enough junk and then using the Lasertrons like really far overthrow or the stretch of their beam to actually work on the shield gens. So that's what you're going to see here, and it's definitely took some time. to take care of. We got this one laser shooting on us, but it's nothing that our huge contingent of healers can't keep up with. But if you see, maybe it's a little easier to see in single time. The laser beams are doing some work to the shield gens. So that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to angle up the lasers to go pew pew on the shield gens. Anyway, back to 4 times. It's a little harder to see the extent of the beams in 4 times. That's why I slowed it down. But so you can see there we go. We got 3 of the shield gens down. Did we get the last one, or did we just melt the shield? I don't even remember. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're using a Tribal Barrage, guys. Tribal Barrage, by the way, so much better than Tribal Artillery. You guys have to be loving it. It is so awesome to have those really powerful barrages. And another reason too, I'm full of information, guys, because I haven't made a video in too many days, and I am sorry. Time. I don't have enough of it. What I want to say though is, going back to the tribals, keep in mind this sniper tower damage over here. It really stinks. It really stinks when you're throwing armored units at things. Like if you're going to use any type of tanks or grenadiers or stuff like this, those sniper towers hurt so much. All the more reason why RZCM is really kind of the meta for your offensive attack right now. That and of course the rifleman damage. There's a slight variation to RZCM that's been working quite well on select bases. I saw Morty do it and kind of copied from him. What he was doing was replacing one boat of Zookas with another boat of healers, and the advantage in doing this is you actually ignore rockets, because with a 30% medic healing bonus and with 2 boats of healers, you can in theory heal through a lot of the rocket damage, and you can save GBE on rockets. But a lot of times I don't have GBE issues because, you know, we're 10 offense, but in certain low boost situations or no boost situations, I find this to be a very viable secondary form of RZCM right now. I think today's boost is just going to be a masterpiece boost. We're a little bit low on power powders right now. We were able to save up a bunch with the last tribal with the Grens. This tribal we're spending more. In fact, let me show you. Let's talk about power powder real quick. I'm sitting at 28 power powder right now. That's not a lot. I've still got some shards and crystals and junk like that, some fragments that I can always convert. But the thing with Mega Crab, you know, Chicken was talking about this recently too, it is another source for power powder now. In fact, he was even talking about maybe dropping PSC statues. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to get power stones, then still a PSC is the way to go. And PSC does work on Mega Crab. I'm not sure what Chicken's talking about. It works. I think it's been confirmed. But that being said, the Mega Crab is a big bonus of powder, and this time I don't think I'm going to push for it. I don't know what the competition is going to be, if there's going to be some trophy or reward. I would like to get the highest tier of reward, but I'm not going to go nuts and try to climb the ladders really high and things like this. This time I actually want to use this to get more power powder to help me with my push. I want Mega Crab. I want the crystals, the shards, and the power powders that I get from Mega Crab to help me through the rest of the month as I just, you know, maintain or try to push up a little bit more in VP. This is how I'm viewing Mega Crab right now, and that's awesome. Like, it's really cool. So I'm not too worried about being low, is what I'm saying. Anyway, with what's on the map right now, Masterpiece Boost is all we need. Let's get right into it. Here we go. So we got Masterpiece Boost. We've got the Morty RZCM, but let's just go with the traditional. Let's get the Zookas back right now. And so let's start off, guys. If you remember the numbering system I use, it always goes by health and damage. So like this guy is a 62-68. That means he's got 62% bonus to health and 68% bonus to damage. I like to start at the beginning and work my way up, or start at the low numbers and go high. This guy, Assassin, I think we've killed this guy like 5 or 6 times. He's got no boost. He's like me. Okay, well, we see a laser, and, lasers aren't good for RZCM, and we see rockets in the back, but we are boosted. We got enough boost to take care of everything. Let's make sure we get the laser down and 2 of the rockets, and if we can, we'll get the 3rd one down. Let's go 1 barrage there, 1 barrage here, and 1 barrage here. That's 1 barrage on the laser, and 1 barrage on the rocket in the far back, and 1 barrage in the center. So here we go. Yeah, we're going to have enough GBE. Another barrage for that rocket, and let's put some artillery down. Now, we just need to be careful for the hot pot, of course, guys. And we don't want to get our troops burned by the hot pot. We see that we've got a mortar that's going to be greeting us on the beach. And okay, yeah. So we're just going to go straight up the gut. We're going to drop a rifleman on both sides of that mortar, and we'll drop some critters directly on the mortar, and we'll take it from there. Okay, here we go. Rifleman. Let's get Sparky in the middle. Critters left, critters right. Whoops, critters in the middle too. Why not? That was a mistake. Okay, I think we just spammed all of our critters. This is why we warm up, guys. It's okay. Wasn't exactly the drop I was trying to do, but we need to keep the shock in hand. As soon as the hot pot pops, we're going to shock it when it pops, like about now. Okay, shotgun one of pops. I was trying to get both mortars. Okay, I did. Good, good. That was a good one. Let's get some critter swarm going out. Keep an eye on the flanks. Flanks are looking okay. Pop Pot needs to be shocked one more time. Just do not want to get troops singed. Let's put a shock on the flamethrower and the shock launcher on the right-hand side of the HQ. Getting a shock ready for the next one. We'll do the exact same type of shock on the left side of the HQ. Need to put a heal down in front of that flamethrower. Keep those Johnsons alive. Do the same thing on the other side. That's the good thing about symmetrical bases, guys. What you do to one side, hopefully you got enough GBE and you do it to the other. And just like that, do a little critter swarm. Oh, do you guys actually use these explosive critters? I don't. They still suck, even though they fixed them. I mean, they're so limited in use. You know, maybe they're going to be good for a secondary distraction or a knock hit or something like that. But for normal like grinding, for killing player bases and stuff, just save the GBE, guys. It's a waste. There are very few circumstances. There was one time where I had a sniper tower kind of outside picking off my troops in an RZCM hit, and I was running low on troops, and he was really low on health. And I did have enough GBE for a smoke and one of those explosive critters, and that actually helped me, okay? Because I was able to throw the smoke down, throw the critters down when the smoke expired, so critters blew up the sniper tower, and it stopped killing my troops. That is the only time that I can recall that it ever did anything beneficial. I think I still would have taken down the HQ, but it definitely, you know, saved me a little bit on gold for saving some of those troops that would have otherwise gotten sniped. Other than that, I have not found much of a use for it, but hey, I like the fact that they keep trying new stuff. Alright, let's jump right into this now. Here's a 6268. Take a quick look on my lunchtime here. Got like 7 minutes to go. Alright, 6268. We see a Shock Blaster 3. We see a Doom Cannon. Honestly, the Doom Cannon's coming more than the Shock Blasters right now for RZCM. And Shock Blasters, they took such a hit. Like, you don't want to ignore them, but you kind of can as long as you keep them busy. As long as you keep them looking at other stuff or whatever. As long as they're not taking out key troops like healers. Yeah, anyway, blah, blah, blah. Rocket in the front, we'll leave this one up. We'll take it down naturally. Bart, and, I guess we'll just Bart down the Shock Blaster, even though I told you, I think, Doom Cannons are worse. I'm not worried about any of this stuff. It's just not that boosted. Okay. At this point, I'm thinking about saving gold. Here we go. Barrage, barrage, barrage. So barraging the 2 rocket launchers in the back and the shock launcher to the 10 o'clock HQ. Shock launcher, we will finish it off with some art. 1, 2, 3 probably. Uh-oh, maybe 4. Let's see. There's the 3rd. And a 4th. Okay, 67 GBE to start. That's fine. We'll go right up the middle. We're going to need some shocks to shock all that junk. And here we go. Okay, let's try not to put all of our critters out this time, too. Okay, critters on the left, critters on the right. Shocking up the gut. Get a little critter swarm going. I'll go ahead and lay a barrage into that Doom Cannon. I do want to kind of take it down, but we'll take it down, you know, when we get there. By the time we get there, at least. Okay, keep an eye on the flamethrowers. We're going to drop heals in front of those flamethrowers. Okay, we need to get some critters going on that. Let's get a critter swarm out. That Doom Cannon is doing some work to us. I think a shock might be good about now. Try to get the shock launcher, Doom Cannon, machine gun, and mortar. That was a pretty good shot. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep the right side under shock. Maybe drop a heal on the left. Alright. Shock on the right side again. Yeah, we should be good now. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll get the Doom Cannon down with that. Everything's looking good. Critter Swarm. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of flamethrowers back there. I don't really care though. Everything's gonna drop. In fact, I can just go ahead and reposition if we want. Put some smokes on the flank just to help keep all of our troops as safe as possible. And we'll just go right here, burn the shield down, and, you know, call it a day. Demos, get ready, buddy. Got a free ticket to Pound Town. Here we go. And kaboom! Sending Demas straight down to Pound Town with the standard RZCM. Tribal rifles with 75% damage. Sparky on a Critter Swarm. Okay. Go ahead and load that up. Let's see. I guess we're going to the 8. We got a couple of 8s out here. Okay. Got an 88-0 and an 88-100. Well, we'll start with the 88-0. So let's verify the stats too. It should be 88 on health and 0 on damage. 88 on health and 0 on damage is correct. Have a quick time check. Okay, we're doing good. Need to pause it after this attack. He's got 2 shield gens, so obviously we're going to be dropping on the right. Shock Blaster 3 we may or may not take care of. Since we're dropping on the right, definitely need to Bard out this rocket launcher on the left. And we'll even Bard out this one. He's 88 on the health. We'll have enough to actually take care of the shock blaster and these 2 rocket launchers, I believe. Anyway, we'll start with the rocket launchers and take it from there. So, let's go barrage. Hopefully it's just 1 barrage and 1 artillery for these guys. Did that not register? No, it did not. Here we go. Actually, hopefully it's just 1 barrage, but no, I'm pretty sure it's 1 barrage, 1 artillery. Okay, here we go. And yeah, let's go ahead and drop in 2 barrage onto that shock blaster right now. Starting with 55 GBE, that's just great. Let's see. I will do a walk. The reason I want to walk the troops to the corner is because when they actually engage, they'll all be more together. Yes, we're going to get a couple of them picked off right now from the boom cannon. Uh-oh, rockets. Okay, I didn't quite think that one through enough. Maybe drop a healer right here. Okay. And a shock. Just because I don't want that flamethrower doing stuff. Get a critter swarm going. Okay, I think that's a decent enough start. Okay. You do not want to lose troops early, guys. That really reduces the effectiveness of your attack. So always try to protect your troops earlier more so than later. Okay, let's put a shock on the shock launcher and the excuse me, on the mortar. I need to drop an artillery or 2 into the shock blaster. Here comes 1. Okay, that's all we needed. Things are looking good. As soon as that shock launcher goes down, I'm going to actually reposition everybody over to the right. Those mines are going to really hurt us. Let's drop a heal over there. I need to reflare immediately before those mines really come into play. Let's put a smoke down to help protect some of those troops that are retreating. Do a critter swarm for some distraction. Looks like we lost a healer. We need another smoke to protect these healers that are coming in from the back. We do need healers, guys. Healers are super important to RZCM. They help keep that critical mass effect up. If you're losing healers, then there's nothing to heal. So they're probably the most important troop in RZCM, at least early and mid stages of the fight. Later stages of the fight, you can probably sacrifice the healers. Anyway, I digress. We got a lot of GBE. Let's shock the shock and drop a critter swarm. Yeah, it's GG now. Put a couple critters on the right flank. Yep, that's all she wrote. Comte Rodrigo also has a free one-way ticket to Pound Town. Although, you know, these people that I send to Pound Town, they always find a way out of it. They always end up back in my archipelago. I'm starting to wonder about Pound Town's border control and, like, maybe I need to build a wall around Pound Town and keep all the people in there. But I don't know. Anyway, kaboom, just like that. Comte Rodrigo goes to Pound Town once again. I know we sent him there a few times, guys. Keeps escaping. Let me turn the oven off real quick. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Timer. Don't need that. Okay. There we go. I'll just let it sit for now, guys. Sorry about that. Multitasking. Okay. Here we go. Vendetta. This guy was at 88-100, I think. What was he? Yeah, 88-100. So this guy has quite a bit on the damage. 88 and 100 is correct. What do we see? We see a Shock Blaster 3 in the front, Doom Cannon 3 in the back, Shield Gen 3 way in the back. We may or may not take down the Shield Gen. Okay, I think the thing to do here is drop right. I want to drop right. I don't care about the Shield Gen. There's a lot of free GDE over here. Okay, let's BART out. We'll BART out these 2 rocket launchers. Or do we just BART out all 3 and try to keep this under shock? Let's BART out all 3 and try to keep the Shock Blaster 3 under shock. Let's do something like that. And then in that case, we're just going to go straight up the gut. But he's online, so forget that. We'll do that later. Okay, looks like we're in the 100 levels now. Alright, what do we got? A 101.90. Here we go. 101.90 and a 101.74. Let's jump into the 101.74. Take a look here. Okay, we see the Laser Beam 3, Grappler 2, and Shield Gen 3. Right, everything's very spaced out, which is pretty good because RZCM will space out everywhere and they won't die to a lot of splash. Right, so laser is always bad. It's our nemesis. Laser is kind of the meta for defense right now. Ryan was talking about that, but I was noticing that too. You'll see that. In fact, I'm even running a Laser Beam 3 right now as well. Because RZCM is the meta, right? So, I mean, what's one of the best prototypes against RZCM? It's the laser, of course. So, we take that out. We could do something smoky and fun, but we don't need to get that technical yet. And he's a 101.74. Alright, so let's take out the laser, and hopefully we can take out the 2 rocket launchers in the back. Let's see what happens. Let's do 2 barrage on the laser and 1 barrage on each of the rocket launchers. See where that gets us. Okay, 1 and 2 artillery for the laser. I hope it just takes 2. Oh no, it takes 3. Yeah, GB is getting tight already. But that's okay. Rocket launcher down, and can we get this one down here, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, a lot of mines in the front. It's okay, we have critters for that. 28 GBE. Let's just drop everybody and go, 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 go. Need to get those healers out right away too, because there's going to be some incoming rocket damage. Critters on the shock. Critter swarm coming in from behind. There we go. Yeah, look at those critters fan out nicely. Good. They took care of a lot of the mines. The cryos have already done some work to the rocket launcher. Let's do critters on the right flank, critters on the left flank. There are a lot of mines these guys are running through. I don't have enough GBE for critters on the left flank. Let's drop a heal on the left flank because those mines are going to do a lot of work. Heal on the right flank because the machine gun did a lot of work just to help our healers catch up a little bit. We've got a shock in hand. Let's shock that flamethrower and shock launcher to the, what is that, 4 o'clock the HQ. Let's do a similar shock around the 10 o'clock the HQ, covering up that shock launcher. Okay, things are looking good. I want to take care of the shock launchers, basically, and then we can just bring everybody back to burn down the shield. The mortars are going to come into play here, especially that one on the right. We need to keep an eye on it. I really want to get that shock launcher down on the left. Let's put a heal to help preserve some of those troops that are sitting in front of that flamethrower. Come on, shock launcher, go down, go down, go down, go down. I'd like to get that flamethrower down too, actually, because it's so close to death. Let's give an artillery, let's reflare. Come on, healers, you really want to stand right by the HQ? That's what the critters are for, guys. That's why we have the critters. You guys don't need to be critters. You need to be healers. Okay. Here we go. We got it. This player... Is that Korean? It's Curry. I don't know. But he's going down to Pound Town. Wait for it. Kaboom! Just like that. Yeah, I know some of you guys in the chat on the different live streams I've been popping in have been asking me, Shish Kebab, what can we do now that Grens are gone? And yeah, any type of Gren tank thing is just really bad in this tribal, like I said, again, because of those sniper towers. It's RZCM, guys. Come on. This is the master tool in all of our tool belts. That's how we're dealing with this tribal right now. This meta cycle, I suppose. This tribal cycle. Okay, this guy, he's a 101 90. Let's verify those stats. 101 and 90 is correct. Okay, so we see the Laser Beam 3, the Doom Cannon 3, and there's probably Shield Gen 3 hiding in the trees somewhere. I just had it. Shield Gen 3. Okay. So 10190, we know that's going to be just enough to take out 1 prototype, like the laser, and 2 rockets. So that means we're going to do a corner drop. We're going to take out these 2 rockets in the back, well, or possibly these 2, trying to figure out which corner is better to drop in. I'm going to drop on the right corner, and the reason I say this right now without even looking at all the building count is because I see all these trees on the left. I don't want to lose my troops in the trees. I'd like to have better vision on them, so we're dropping on the right. Simple as that. Okay, let's go. So, 1 and 2 barrage on the laser, 1 barrage on this rocket launcher, and 1 on this guy. 1 artillery on the laser, and 2, 1 on the rocket, and 1 on the rocket. There we go, just like before. Hopefully that goes down. Yes, it does. Alright, 39 GBE to start. We will be dropping in the right corner. We'll just do a massive drop. Let's see. Let's go rifles here. Spam everyone else into the corner. I dropped the rifles there to get the attention of the sniper tower and try to protect some of our Zukas. That's why I did that. Everyone else is in the corner kind of thing, if that makes sense. Anyway, Critter Swarm. Here we go. Got a shock in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and shock the mortar, the 2 machine guns, and the rocket launcher. There's just a lot of splash damage right there. Even though it was cryo, there's still a lot of value shocking all that splash damage. Got another critter swarm going out. Got another shock in hand. This time it's going to be for the shock launcher, mortar, and maybe the machine gun. Did I get it all? Well, the machine gun's dead anyway. Put a heal in hand for this flamethrower because it's about to really light up our troops. Okay, at this point the Doom Cannon really needs some attention. Let's get a critter swarm going out. Flamethrower's doing some serious work. Let's shock the flamethrower and Doom Cannon. We just need to get a lot of troops to the HQ, and all the splash needs to be removed, and then we will be able to overwhelm the Doom Cannon. It won't be able to keep up with all the critters and everything else that will be out there. In fact, we're pretty much at that point. Let's drop some critters directly on top of the HQ. Let's drop more critters on top of the HQ. By dropping them on top of the HQ, they fan out around it, and they're less likely to die. Like, you'll have less critters die with one shot of the Doom Cannon and its splash damage. That's why we're dropping them directly on the HQ. The first drop, though, there were some mines around it, so it cleared some of the mines, but any subsequent drop of critters on the HQ, they perfectly surround it. But just like that, guys, we have overwhelmed it. Doom Cannon can't keep up. Kaboom! Just like that, the pier goes down to Pound Town. Again, with RZCM, with our GBE boosted only. Our GBE Masterpiece boosted only. I always had that cross-wired in my head for some reason. Okay, yeah, we lost 75 Johnsons, 1 Cryo, and 7 Ladies. Not too bad, really. Okay, didn't we have some guy? Oh yeah, this Vendetta guy. You back yet, buddy? You offline? Okay, I forgot what we were gonna do to him, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. This guy was like an 88-100 or something. I remember he had a lot of damage. Yeah, we were gonna BART out all 3 of the rockets and just try to take care of the Shock Blaster 3 naturally. So let's do that. Let's start with 1 barrage on each one of the rocket launchers. And 1 artillery for each one. Okay, they're down. We have 76 GBE to start. That's plenty to keep the shocks flowing here. We're going to get some good value shocks with all the splash, like these mortars and flamethrowers, in combination with the shock blaster. 2 shock launchers are on the right, so we're going to actually want to drop 2 waves of our RZCM. We want to have half of it on the right, half of it on the left, more or less. So let's start with the right flank. So we go one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, oh, and the left flank. I don't know, something like this. Get everybody else out there. Let's get some shocks going. I don't know what I'm doing. Critter swarm, critters on the right flank, critters on the left flank. Okay. You know, sometimes it just doesn't respond to the taps as quickly as I'd like and throws things off. What can I say? Let's get those shocks rolling again. Got another shock in hand. See if I can catch the shock blaster and the shock launcher. I did. Okay, let's shock the other shock launcher. We also caught the machine gun with that. I hear the Doom Cannon doing some work now, so I'd like to get some critter distraction for him. We can actually put critters... No, I was looking for a good spot for the critters. I don't see a good spot yet. Let's do a critter swarm. We need to get that splash down around the HQ. This is the problem. Okay, get that machine gun down, and then we're good. Okay, we're good. Critter swarm. Let's just flare everybody back around to the HQ, and we'll just burn it down, guys. Again, it's just single point defense now. The Doom Cannon can't splash enough, and the Boom Cannons and Cannon can't do enough to take it out. I guess, seeing as I have 5 GBE, I'll have 8 after the shield goes down. We'll drop some of these stupid explosive critters that won't even get there before the HQ goes up. And just like that, kaboom, Vendetta goes down to Pound Town, guys. So here we go. I think that's it. I think we got the map cleared. Pretty simple. Just had to boost the masterpieces. I mean, maybe didn't even have to, but that's all I boosted. And it's down, guys. So, you know, don't worry too much in this tribal. It's definitely not like the Gren tribal that we had before, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Check the radar. 1714. So, whoa, something just appeared. Strange. Oh, good. Another base. But what was the timing on that? Oh, okay. Anyway, just a few seconds. That was just good luck. Okay. Who's this guy? What do you got? You got 88, 74. Okay, he's an 88, 74. I'll write it down, but I don't know why. Whoops, too many 8s. 88, 74. Okay, now what do we see? We see 2 Shock Blaster 3s. Wow, I'm surprised he's got these. Because you can't build Shock Blasters right now. Then a Shield Gem 3. Okay, kind of a corner base. This could be really good for like brick or something. You get them back here with like an AZ hit, and or even a bullet taunt could work well back there. That might be kind of fun. You want to do something fun, guys? I think we should do something fun. I might get annihilated here, but it's okay. We haven't wiped it all. We haven't had a single breezy, so we can afford a failure here. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. But I don't want to use brick. I think I want to use bullet for this, actually. We could go either way, but let's use bullet. Let's just use bullet. A little bit more comfortable with this type of attack. Since it's another thing we haven't talked about. They obviously, you know, they've fixed the taunt bug, so the taunt radius is now effectively at 6 tiles again. This is much better. This is much better than the 3 tile effective radius that we had before after the nerf. And comparing where we are now with taunt versus where it was pre-nerf, but still with the bug. Pre-nerf with the bug was a 9-tile radius. Now we're back to 6. I mean, it's still a big nerf from where we were before, but fixing that bug has definitely helped taunt out. And there are key situations like this where even that limited range of 6 tiles is still going to be very, very effective for us. And Bullet's going to be able to take all this stuff. Like, we're going to get everybody in the back. Bullet's going to be more or less kind of on this flamethrower. Everyone else is going to be kind of back around this cannon. And he should be able to just take down everything. We'll have shocks that are going to be working on him and shock blasters, so we'll want to be able to keep some of this junk under shock. And that'll be that. We're just going to let them free snipe their way to victory pretty much. And I think what we'll do is actually part out this machine gun and try to get everybody, yeah, back in this area. The range on the flamethrower, if I can get everybody behind this machine gun, the flamethrower won't even be in range. Anyway, I'm just going through it in my head. The heavies are here to help us clear mines on the way to our little kill zone, because there's a lot of little mines along the way. Yeah, okay, I think we can do it. The beach is not hot, so that's fine. And here we go. Yeah, I think somebody was asking, was it Noisy Boy? Someone was asking me to do like a little video on HZ drops. Well, here you go. I mean, this is just one little attack with how to drop HZ. This one's pretty easy because the beach isn't hot, but we're going to do a flare drop. Okay, like flare to the corner of the beach, you know, run them all up, that kind of thing. Okay, I think we got it. Here we go. I know I talk a lot, but that's part of it, you know. This is the strategy. These are the thoughts going through my head when I'm trying to figure out what to do to take down a base. What was his stuff again? 88? Something like that? For the health? I think it was 88. I don't know. Anyway, one barrage hopefully takes care of that machine gun on its own. Might have to drop an artillery? No, that one barrage does it. Okay, beautiful. So I think we're going to do a 2-stage walk. First flare drop is going to be between this rocket launcher and cannon. Okay, here we go. So since Zukas are slow, we like to drop them first, okay? And you want to start dropping the next boat as soon as you start walking in front of the one you just previously dropped. So that's kind of the speed. Now, I like to wait a little bit, and then we're going to drop heavies and everybody else, but they're faster, so this is why we wait a little bit. Okay, now everyone's pretty much where we need them to be. I want to flare as close to this corner as possible, but not on a structure. Okay, here we go. This will keep them all nice and tight on the walk. Let's start our first smoke about here. Uh-oh, looks like we're losing a couple of Zukas. That's okay. Alright, getting these smokes down. That was a little late. Need to smoke this spot. Let's flare them up to our kill zone. Uh-oh, this might have been an early flare. It was an early flare. Okay. But I think we're going to get most of the people there anyway. Okay, let's get everybody in the back. Let's get everybody going forward. Taunt is up. We need to shock. Shocking and shocking. Put some heals down to help the Zukas. Cycle taunt. Just need to get Bullet out in front a little bit. Let's get a shock cycling. Okay, we only got enough to shock cycle one shot. Let's put some critters on a flank. That flamethrower needs to drop. Please kill the flamethrower. Okay. I think we're good. Let's get the taunt up. Oh, that rocket launcher. Oh, that rocket launcher. Okay. Put some heals down. Wait for it. Put a taunt up. I don't know, it doesn't matter. We got it. Kaboom! Just like that. Akhenaton goes down to Pound Town with our, what is this, 6-2-HZ and Bullet with taunt. So there you go, guys. Kaboom! Kaboom! That's how we do it. Can't stop this, guys. Can't stop this. That was messy. Could have been better, but it worked, okay? Bottom line, it worked. And there you go. There's HZ. So now I think we can wrap it up. I've covered a lot of bases. It's a very long video. Hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome day, guys. And remember, like always, be kind to others. Because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Oh yeah, and Leo Coach, come back to Boom Beach, man. We miss you. Take care.